Alright guys, so as you can see in the title, today I'm going to be teaching you guys the quickest, easiest, and just overall fastest way to get a win in Fortnite. Now if you guys are just starting out, don't worry, because this method is going to make it a lot easier than you might think. And I'm going to land at Reality Falls, mainly because it's going to be slightly contested as you can see, and I do want some action for the video, but you don't obviously have to land somewhere contested for this to work. The one big thing is, wherever you do land, if there is anybody near you, land on height. And even if there isn't, you never know if somebody's going to be rotating in. So always land on height, because you have a little bit more leverage of your opponent that way. Having height in Fortnite is just, it's the biggest thing in the whole game. Not only that, but I always say, fighting in Fortnite is just basically a mentality game. As long as you have more confidence than the other person, you're going to win. Unless you're fighting like Booga or like some other pro, all you need is good mentality and you will win. Anyway, if you guys are comfortable with fighting here, I recommend you land right next to Reality Falls, if not just straight on the tree, because everywhere here, most people are impatient. They will just plant their trees or saplings or whatever you want to call them right here. That's what that is. And essentially, they give you these little fruits, which give you a ton of loot. So if you can see, like I just saw somebody plant one, or even if you just see like the old ones lying around, you can steal their loot. And the longer they're up, the better the loot will be. So if you can find some old ones, rather than this guy who just planted a new one, the better the loot will be. This kid actually knows what he's doing, so I'm gonna approach it a little bit more safe. And just use the new mechanics, so there you go, boom. Easy kill, I just knew 100% confident. He's good, but I'm better. And that's all you had to do. It's not me showing off, it's just a simple thing. Having a better mentality is gonna win you the game. I don't have an AR to damage him a little bit more. And my aim is just not it right now. Getting the first tags off is also really good, like, as a confidence booster. As you can see, he's already running away. He might be out of mats. I think he was out of mats. I really just want to re-emphasize the point that having the best mentality in the whole game is winning the game. Even if you lose, you know you tried your best, and that's going to give you more confidence in the next game. Alright guys, now as you can see what I'm doing here, I'm getting all of the berries from other people's saplings, so I don't have to waste mine. And as you can see, I have an epic tree, and it's actually right there, so I'm gonna go grab that because you can do weedings, which I'll explain in a second. Alright, so here it is. As you can see, there's these little weeds around it, and what I'm gonna do is pick all of them, and you'll see what happens to my tree. Boom, see, it turned to legendary. And this is the easiest method of just getting the best loot. You get a combat SMG. Don't worry, see, these things will regrow very fast. And check this out. If I get a gold AR right now, I'm crazy, bro. Alright, close enough. Alright guys, now one thing people really don't know is that if you plant your tree over here, anywhere in the desert biome, you're going to get a mythic stinger. If you do it in grasslands, or if you do it right by Reality Falls, you'll be getting different weapons. And in my experience, the SMG is going to save you a lot more. Alright guys, now one thing people really don't tend to know is that the wildlife is going to be the best thing to rotate out of zone. All you have to do is hop on it. Obviously, I'm already in zone, but I want to set myself up more for endgame than I already am. So I'm just going to go a little bit higher up. I'm going to see, is that in zone? Yes, it is. That's height, so I'm just going to go right there. I'm going to grab this baller for rotation. You can see max fuel or energy, I guess, and it's going to take me all the way into zone without taking any damage, and possibly just get me height. I do recommend using the animals, especially the boar, rather than using this, but if you just want to get into zone fast and you're not too concerned with setting yourself up for endgame, at least at this point in the game, you should be fine to use it. Alright, I see a kid is here. We can grapple onto him. Out of this. Again, I have more confidence than him. I can see he's... Yep, there you go. Boom. The loot saved me. 175 max damage. If you guys are trying to get headshots and your aim is just not the best, which is fine, you'll learn, but still, just get on top of the player and aim straight down, because immediately you're going to hit the headshot. There's literally nowhere else for the bullets to go. You're going to hit head, neck, and shoulders. So no matter what, that's a max damage pump. I do see another kid here. This is what I mean. With height, you don't always have to fight from height, but if you can get some info and be prepared to, need confidence before a fight, it's going to help you a lot. Now we're getting closer to this player, so I just want to be very stealthy about it. I want to use my positioning to my advantage. As you can see, it's much harder to hit the player rather than the wolf. And now he's in the bush, and of course he rifted, bro. Actually, you know what? That's fine. We're going to use the rift, and we're going to go more zone. I'm not going to drop on him because he will have height, just because he did drop, first, so he'll be lower than me. So the tree is going to be height here, and I'm going to prove to you guys that height is going to be basically how you win. especially in zones like this. You have all the trees, you've got all the heals, you're fine. Alright guys, now what you can see from here, I'm on height. You make sure to build, and you have literally leverage over the entire lobby, especially in zones like this where you're on the tree. You have the heal mushrooms and stuff, and you can just do this, and if you didn't know, you'll just glide the whole way. Or sorry, 6 people left, and actually, you know what, I see a kill right here I can take. I'm just gonna drop right by him. Never take walls without, you know, being careful. Always play the angles. Oh, I am so oblivious. Make sure to watch your surroundings too, because that would have been really bad if I missed that. You also want to have some sort of piece control, which is just kind of I can't build. Kind of controlling them by using your builds and your edits and stuff. So I placed a cone in there, and he might not even realize it, but I can have a good edit on him if he does do too much damage. Oh no. It's okay. I'm not gonna panic. You just had the crazy thing. Good. You're dead. Thank you. Why are you trying that hard to knock me down, bro? Don't be that guy. He is not that guy. Just don't be that guy. I just want to get more in zone, and I don't want them knocking me down, so we're going to use these here. Get a little bit more positioned here for endgame, and we're going to break this ramp so nobody else can get up as easily. There we go. They're fighting. Okay, we're not going to push them. We're going to wait. We have better materials. We have better loot. We most likely have better health. I see he has a crown. Oh, he's just oblivious. There you go. That's the win. It's as easy as that. Just use the trees and you'll have the best loot. Play safe. Get the kills. You're good. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helps you. Let me know by leaving a like, and I'll do a part 2 with no builds.